I am headed to my first ever goat show. This is an American Dairy Goat Association sanctioned show in Indiana, in Goshen, Indiana. Had to think about that for a minute. My husband actually goes there a lot for work, so he knows what's up in Goshen. So I'm headed there this afternoon, but first, just hanging out with Ellie, waiting for my husband to get home. If you guys are not already subscribed, if you're interested in Nigerian dwarf goats and showing goats and milking goats and milk testing and raising them as naturally as possible, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. Oh, do you have snacks? Do you have a bottle? See all these beauty queens here. Good luck tomorrow, ladies. Hey, girl. Who else wants to talk? You ready for your close-up? Hey guys, I'm Kaylin and welcome back to Fable Hill Farm. I'm here with my little one Ellie out in the Ranger. We just moved the meat chickens. Ellie, come here and help me with the water, baby. Come on. Come help Mama with the water. Can you help me over here, Ellie? Good boy, Uhtred. Good boy. Always when you're gonna leave, as I'm getting ready to head to the show, I have some eggs to mark, and I just noticed Caspian, one of my black copper Moran roosters' face is like covered in blood. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's only on the one side. I don't know what he got in a fight with, but he looks pretty rough. Let me see if I can get him to turn around. What happened to you, dude? Look at his face. I am going to sterilize his face with some peroxide and put some blood stop powder on him because he shook his head when I was in the coop and literally sprayed blood everywhere. And it looks like a piece of his comb actually fell off on the ground, and he's bleeding pretty good. Got him netted. Now the fun part. Yeah, he's pretty messed up. Yeah, his face is pretty jacked. So I've got some colloidal silver and blood stop, which I should put on the ground. Well, he's up. He's walking around. I'll have my husband just make sure his eyes don't look, you know, crazy and that he's not continuing to bleed, but that should have made some impact, at least I hope. Tried to cover him in blood stop. I can't quite tell where he's bleeding, but he's bleeding from multiple spots. Well, you guys, I am here in Goshen, Indiana at the Elkhart County Fairgrounds, and I thought I would film a lot more, especially how the truck was all packed up. But honestly, it was craziness. When I got here, pretty much all my goats got out because I'm just, you know, hauling them in a truck topper, and it was bound to fail from the start. Luckily, another fellow Nigerian breeder, who is actually Detour, our little chocolate buckskin chamois buck that we bought this year from Steve at Little Red Barn, was right there, and she helped me grab some of my goats so I could haul them to their pens. And I do mean haul. I should say drag, so I could drag them to their pens because, you know, they're all freaking out like, what the heck's going on? So it's like 11 p.m. and I am just now going to eat dinner. I've got over here my little bouquet that I picked today, and it was just too pretty to leave at the house and did not be admired or appreciated by anyone, so I brought it with me, which might be a little crazy, but it's beautiful. It makes me happy. It makes me think of my mom, who was a florist. It makes me think of my daughter, who loves flowers, so yeah, I brought it with me, no shame. And then this is what I'm having for dinner, which is these bamboo plates are left over from our wedding from like 3 years ago, and we still have a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I got that. I used my little cutting board over here to cut up some veggies, pick the lettuce and the cilantro and that kind of stuff from the garden, and then the veggies are not from the garden because we don't have these things growing right now, except radishes. We do have radishes. And then I'm gonna eat, and then I'll show you guys quickly my setup, show you a little bit of the barn, and then I'm gonna try to go to bed. So be right back. Well, now it's a little after midnight, and I just got done hanging out with my friend Stacy, my goat mentor. She just went to bed, and I thought I would take you a quick zip around the barn, show you what this looks like, and then I am going to probably take a shower. Maybe I'll take a shower in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed at some point in the very near future. I gotta brush my teeth at least, so quick look around. So here are my pens. Got some chairs, some hay. Got the littles. Here's Haggis, Wendy's daughter, and Cy and Sprout, Sunny's twins. And then we've got Wendy and Sunny. She's been a sleepy girl. She's resting. Hopefully making lots of milk. So she got a beautiful udder tomorrow. Got Finkel, who looks so different shaved. She's got a really significant amount of silver under that chocolate. So she looks a little crazy with how much silver, and it looks almost like she's got alopecia or something, but it's actually just silver hair. So well, strange. And Heidi, and then Cherry, of course, who's not being shown, but she's just here for moral support, aren't you, Cherry? And to be milked. And got my banner there, which is I designed on Canva. Pretty happy with it. And then my tack pen. Got the stuff. Picked it up a little bit. Stacy helped me take the gate off of it because it was annoying. So there you have it. That's my pens. That's my setup. First ever goat show. I'm exhausted. I really am. But I'll take you guys around the barn real fast. So this is my mentor Stacy's herd that she's got here. This is Walla, who is Wendy's daughter, who making some milk there, aren't you, Walla? Walla is looking like a whale, but she's been eaten. And then this little doe here is Finkel's littermate sister, Snow, who, unlike Finkel, did settle and does have a beautiful little udder. And then she is laying on Ruth, Finkel and Snow's mom. And then this is Tsunami, who is Wendy's other daughter, a year younger than Miss Walla here. And that's Pelly. And there's Barry, Tough Nut, and Fly, and Breezy. Breezy is a Superior Genetics Elite doe. She is Wendy's mom and Finkel's grandma, and related to most of the does in Stacy's herd, as is Barry. So they're kind of two of her foundation does. Barry is also Superior Genetics Elite, I think. And then these girls in here. And this is what it looks like. This is a goat show barn. There's still a lot of empty pens. This is a one-day show. So you can see there's like name tags. So most of these people will be coming in the morning. We have some Toggenburgs here. These tack pens. These are some new friends whose daughter has a YouTube channel. Her name is Alexis, and it's Goat Lover, I believe. I'll link it down below. You can check out her channel. She would love to have some more subscribers, I'm sure. Hi, sweetie. This is Mitzi, who is, most of these goats are bred by or from Stacy, my mentor's genetics down there. Got some odds and ends here. Toggenburg, a La Mancha. Love this little Toggenburg kid. The color on it is just beautiful. Don't know anything about Toggenburgs, but I know that they are pretty. Pen full of Nigerians here. Big old Nubians. Everybody's bedded down pretty well. Sleeping away. I did look at this Nigerian doe earlier and thought she was a nice looking little doe. A couple cuties in here. Little kids. Just got their table set up here. Look at these cute little Nubian kids. Hello. Love Nubian kids. They are so pretty. Hello. This one is so cute. You look like a little Dachshund puppy. You do. You turn your head when people talk. You are adorable. Hi. And got a bunch of pretty girls here. Hello. Hello. Kathy is your name. That's a nice name. Hello. You just got tattooed. More Nigerians down there. Everybody is bedded down. So, this pen of Nigerians down here, owned by Margot Castle and her son. Their herd name, some of you may be familiar with if you know anything about Nigerians, is See You at Little Red Barn. They are a pretty big time, nationally competitive herd. And our buck, Baby Detour, See You at Little Red Barn, Rocks, Paper, Scissors. We just recently got from them. And Detour's mom is here. Her name is Roxanne. And she is a beauty. Right now she's sleeping. Trying to anyways. Making milk. Thinking about making milk. Sweet girl. So Margot has a lovely, lovely herd that she has really built and worked long and hard for, and I'm sure she's going to do well tomorrow. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Well, it's about 9 a.m. Nigerians probably won't start showing until 12 or 1. Haggis is getting me. Just had a Sprout, Sunny's buckling, break into the pen and nurse off one side, so now she's lost milk and her udder's lopsided. Got some advice from a fellow breeder who said let her make her milk and then closer to show see if I need to milk out on the one side. So I'm just pouring electrolytes and hoping they drink lots of water and eat lots of grain. So sucks, but it's a lesson learned that that baby pen has to be absolutely secured. Now Sprout is in prison. Rowdy! And there's a lot more goats here now, like a lot. They all came in the morning, so there's a ton of goats. Babies are doing good, getting into trouble. Haggis is trying to break in and steal Wendy's milk. Look at Sunny all lopsided there. So disappointed. Sunny, make that milk, girlfriend. Drink that water. Make your milk. These girls are doing good. And you can see there's a lot of goats here. Barn filled up. Well, it's 4 p.m. and we are still waiting to show juniors. I think we've still got quite a wait. My first experience showing goats is this is exhausting. And a long day, and I'm really dreading the drive back just because I'm by myself and I tend to get super sleepy when I drive, especially at night, so gonna have to hammer some caffeine or realistically it's not gonna be good. So Sunny was horrible in the ring and she laid down way too many times and it was quite embarrassing, but she got lots of compliments from the judges. She was third in the first ring and second in the second ring, which was nice. And I had several breeders, tell me the things that they admired about her. So overall, that was good. Wendy was first in the first ring, and then she was dead last, fifth in the second ring. So just goes to show difference of judges' opinions on goats. And remember, in showing goats, that that is just that judge's opinion of that animal compared to the other animals on that given day at that given time. These girls have just made quite a mess of their hay, and I honestly am not going to open the other bale and get more hay, so they'll live. And Wendy and Sunny are done showing and they've been milked out. They're just napping. And then kiddos are doing good and they all got to be with mom for a little while and nurse. Well, you guys, it's the day after the show. I'm settled in back home. All the goats are settled back in. They've just been out on the pasture this morning after I milked and fed everyone, and now it looks like they are taking a repose in the shade. Ellie is giving goats hugs. That is adorable. And I still had to be up early and milk, and so I didn't really get much sleep. I'm exhausted, and I'm just, you know, back to the weekend grind. Got laundry to do. I want to try to get some editing done. Had to finish shooting this video, so it's a lot. I'm putting in my entries today for a show next weekend, which is only about 45 minutes from here, in a town called Coopersville, which is the Other Side Dairy Show. And so that'll be cool to get that done, but it was a lot of learning. I don't remember if I mentioned placements, final placements. Wendy was first in her class for 4-year-old senior does. Sunny took a second and third place. Heidi took a third place. Finkel was horrible in the first ring and walked decent in the second ring. Sunny was horrible in both rings and kept laying down, and it was really quite embarrassing, but all in all, it was a fun time. I had fun with some friends, old and new. Just making sure Ellie's not torturing any goats here. So it was fun. I learned a lot, thinking a lot about breeding decisions, and I am going to sign off on this video now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.